not every shoot is going to go as planned. This weekend was a prime example for me. I was in Arizona over the weekend, and the office that I was shooting at was in Sedona. So it was about a 2-hour drive up. When I get there, like, nothing was in place. And when I say that, I mean there were construction projects that hadn't been completed. The staff was there. They were trying to paint or touch up paint. There was like dust in some areas. There was like equipment in some areas. It was wild, but I mean, I wasn't stressed. I just knew that I was going to have to call an audible or call some audibles just to get some things knocked out. I did have a shot list, and I'm not gonna say that the list was blown up, but there were just some shots that I wasn't gonna be able to get. So I was just gonna have to pivot and figure out what I was gonna do as far as B-roll and just work it from there, basically. The first thing that I did when I got there was just walk the whole office and just assessed everything. I was gonna see where I was gonna be able to set up for interviews, see what I was gonna be doing for B-roll, and just for reference, like, I do a lot of corporate interviews. This is what that was at a dental practice in Sedona. Being able to be adaptable is a great asset, because not every shoot is going to be perfect. That's not realistic to think that it will be. You're going to have to be able to look for workarounds in a situation like this, different angles that you're going to be able to shoot from, which is what I did. You know, I had to keep in mind that whenever I was going to do some shots where a patient was going to come in and walk to the desk to be greeted, that behind them there was going to be tools and whatnot on the floor. They were too heavy to be moved, unfortunately, and even if I could move them, there was nowhere else for them to go. With only 4 solid locations, I had to be creative, and when I say creative, that means that either I was going to shoot longer interviews or I was going to shoot more B-roll. It was going to be one of the two, just so I'd be able to have basically enough footage to tell the story or stories for the deliverables. One thing I did do was I just captured the cleanest areas first. You know, I started from the outside of the building and just worked my way in. I had enough time before my first patient arrived. My idea was to knock out a little bit of B-roll. Then when they get there, do the interview, and then do B-roll, and then let them go, and then just do the same process over. Just set up for interview, move things out of the way. If I had to, do B-roll, let them go. The main point that I want to drive home is being able to be adaptable to any situation, and just be able to think on your toes and think quick about how you're going to make things good for your client. You don't want to be sitting there and then you two are like looking at each other like, well, what are you going to do? Or I don't know what to do. You have to think ahead, several steps. And again, when you get there early, you assess the situation, you look at whatever you're going to shoot. It doesn't necessarily have to be a corporate property like me, but my main point is just being able to evaluate a situation and think quickly. have you ever had any problems on set? I'd love to hear like your stories. Please comment below, let me know. Again, I just wanted to make this quick and let you guys know this was just going to be a talking head. I really didn't have any footage that I could drop in yet, because I'm actually actively working on the project, so I can't really show anything. But maybe in the future I'll do like a breakdown on lighting. So talk to me in the comments below. Please like this and share it, and I'll see you on the next one.